Hi guys, please don't mind the horrible lighting that I had on this video. I don't know what the hell happened. But anyway, the valley's still there. Love you guys.
Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Dimpho Malebye family. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification button to remind you each and every time I upload a YouTube video. So, you guys, we are almost at 2,000 subscribers. I am so flippin' happy about this. You guys are making me so happy because it means that I am giving you a lot of value. More than 1,000 subscribers in less than a month. You guys are definitely happy with the content that I'm giving you, and I'm gonna definitely continue dishing out more to you. So today we're gonna be talking about the top 5 forex trading mistakes. That's right. We've all done this. We've all made these mistakes. So have I. And sometimes, even when we're professional traders, we continue to make some of these mistakes. And today we're gonna discuss those mistakes. And you are definitely gonna pick out one of them and think, "Damn, I definitely do that." Let's get into it. Okay, guys. So the first mistake that we definitely make is going into the foreign exchange market uneducated. So usually when people do this, they think that they treat the foreign exchange market as like a gamble, which it definitely isn't. Guys, you need to get educated. You need to take courses. You need to learn. There's so many free courses out there, so many free books out there that teach you about price movement, its patterns, and how to spot out a momentum, when to know when to buy, when to sell. So if you go into the foreign exchange market without learning, and when I mean learning, I don't mean watching like 5 YouTube videos. I mean intensely learning. The same way you learn for a test that you write, you do that. You get more and more information until you understand the market movement. I definitely advise that you take a course to learn more about the foreign exchange market. Obviously, free courses are gonna give you information, but not as intensive as a course that you pay for. Because usually the courses that are being given out in the foreign exchange market are courses that include mentorship, which is amazing because you need a mentor to give you advice, help you spot out your mistakes, and teach you how to better those mistakes. So like I said, the first mistake that we make is going to the foreign exchange market uneducated. I, for one, learned about like the foreign exchange market when I was in my matric year, and it was from a friend. And I remember my the first broker that I signed up with was plus 500, and they gave you like a bonus, I think $30 bonus for when you signed up. And I had no flipping idea what was going on. Um, I used to think that I basically remember saying that, well, during the night, DAX, if you guys know that particular index, moves down in the night, and so I trade it in the AMs and I sell it. The dumbest thing ever, guys. The dumbest thing ever. And that was because I was uneducated. Luckily, by then, I didn't even know that you even had to find an account. Guys, that's how uneducated I was. So you need to get into the foreign exchange market educated. Cause I also learned as we were recruiting clients for forex chasers, and many clients that were actually starting with us would say, like, before they even start with us, their reason to not even want the course was because they say, no, the foreign exchange market is just like gambling, it's a scam and all of that. But that's why you think it is, because you were not educated, and so you were thinking, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna sell now because the last candlestick moved downwards. Okay, I'm gonna buy now because," and it doesn't even work like that. So you definitely need to get yourself equipped, and this prevents from you losing a lot of money. You're definitely gonna blow some accounts because you're still learning, but not as bad and not as stupid as when you go into it without any education as to how to learn the movement of the market price. The second common mistake that I know of that we as forex traders do is that we trade with our lost money. Why would you do that? Why do we do that? This is why this is wrong. You guys, when you trade with your lost money, first of all, it means that you're probably desperate. Secondly, you're gonna trade under pressure because it's your last money. Thirdly, you're probably like expecting some sort of miracle. All those are bad psychological states when going into forex exchange trading. What did I just say? Foreign exchange trading. I'm just gonna say forex, you guys, from now on. Those are definitely mistakes that are psychological when trying to trade the forex market. You cannot go in under pressure, because now this means that you're gonna make mistakes like using too big of a lot size or holding a loss for too long, and that is so wrong, because you need to have what we call risk management. And because you're under pressure, the chances of you disrespecting the risk management that you've set out for yourself or have learned are very high. Excuse me. And when you are hoping for that particular miracle to happen, you're not even going to be in the right state of mind to see what the market price is actually communicating to you. And so when somebody else is like, okay, today we're selling NASDAQ, you're going to think, oh, it's a sign. I have to sell NASDAQ. Oh, no, because you're expecting miracles. And that is how you're going to lose. I definitely don't advise that you trade with your lost money. And you're definitely going to make like emotional choices. You're gonna make emotional choices because you're trying to get your money back. If you lost, or if you actually make profits, you're gonna hold it for too long, and then turns out the market goes in the opposite movement of how you had anticipated. But because you were so desperate to make money, to make that quick fix, that you lost all the profits that you were running, and now you're even holding a loss. So I definitely don't advise you trading with your lost money. And it can also make you feel like, again, forex trading is a scam because you lost your money and you're thinking it's a gamble, and now you're desperate. You don't have any money for tomorrow's loaf of bread, you don't have any money for electricity, and you start hating the market. And the next time you probably come back, that is going to be a subconscious thing, and you're going to repeat the same mistakes. So do not trade the foreign exchange market with your lost money. I'm not saying that you're gonna definitely lose. Yes, the chances of you winning, duh. We're trading here, we're analyzing, looking at the market, listening to what it's communicating to us, and trading into that particular direction. But the chances of you losing are also there. You need to move into the foreign exchange market with an amount that you're comfortable with losing. This way you will make calculated decisions, you will make analyzed decisions, you will make proper risk management because you don't mind losing that money. And that takes us to our third point: scaling in on losses. So let's say, for example, you are trading US 30 Dow Jones, and you actually saw a buy, right? And the trade engulfs into your direction, right? And then only to like maybe hit a third point on the pattern that was being built, right? And you're thinking, okay, since well it's creating a higher high, you were definitely anticipating a higher high, but there was the first and second touch, and you wanted to know what was going to happen at the third touch. The market pattern that was drawn by the market price movement was that we're definitely going to break the previous high and go up, but the chances are it could hit that third point on resistance and then move down to reach a support, and then only then would it shoot to the upside. And you take a buy at a particular point, right? And when it's at that point, maybe just at the previous high, and you're saying, okay, once it goes past this previous high, I'm gonna buy, and it does that, and you buy, only to find that the market is gonna do the second scenario that you had, whereby it would go up to resistance for a third touch and then go back down to support for a third touch, only then to move up for a buy. So the market does that scenario, and now you're holding a loss. Yes, it hasn't hit your stop loss, right? But it's going all the way down to the support, and the support is not at the level of where your stop loss has been set. And the moment it gets to support, you buy again. You don't wait to see how the market is going to behave in that particular zone. Is it going to break to the downside? Because the market will not always move. Market price does not always move in the anticipated direction. Yes, we can analyze and apply all the knowledge that we have, but you don't know for sure that the market is going to move in the anticipated direction, because we're not market creators. We just listen to what the market price has to say to us, and we react towards that. So chances of it breaking down to the downside, even though everything was confirmed for a buy, are still there. Yes, they're low, but that does not mean that they're there. And so the moment price gets to support, you decide to buy again, and you're still holding that buy, the previous buy that you had up there. So do you see what I'm trying to tell you? So you took a buy, market moved in your direction, only to go back down, maybe to retest support or to retest the area that it had broken down, and then continue going upwards. But the chances of it actually just breaking downwards are still there. And you decide the moment it goes downwards to the support or to retest, you buy again without checking how the candlestick of whatever time frame you're trading is gonna close, without seeing what's gonna happen, and you scale in on a loss. This is so bad because, guys, should market price move against your anticipated direction, you will lose a lot of money, and this can actually lead to you not even closing those trades, because you're hoping that it's gonna go up, because it has to go up. Every single thing, every single analysis, every single step that you took confirmed for a buy. Why is it not buying? It has to buy. And you're losing money with that very same mindset. No, it has to buy. It has to buy. And you scaled in on a loss, and you're thinking, fuck, had I not scaled in on that loss, I would be losing 200 rands. But right now I'm losing 700 rands. I can't close this trade. And those are one of the mistakes that we make. I was on the third point. Remember, my first point was you going into the market uneducated. My second point was, you trading in with your lost money. My third point is that you scale in on a loss. And now this takes me to my fourth point. Listening to what everybody else has to say and not having enough confidence in your analysis. So every trader on Instagram is saying, stop selling USDT, start buying. And you're sitting there thinking, but I analyzed for a sell. Every single confirmation is giving me a sell in the time frame that I'm trading, but these guys are saying I should buy. And you buy. Chances are you're definitely gonna make profits from that, or it actually goes in your direction, and that will so mess up with your confidence. And if you're not confident when trading the markets, you are going to run a lot of losses. You are going to make a lot of psychological mistakes because you're not confident with yourself, your analysis, and your trading skill. So you're definitely gonna mess up a lot. And you're gonna think bad. You're gonna feel bad about yourself as to, why did I listen to the next person? Why didn't I just go with my analysis? First of all, going with your analysis, whether you lose or win, improves your skill. Practice makes perfect. But if every time you see something else and this renowned trader says move in a different direction and you listen to them, you're not learning. You are definitely not learning. And that, my darling, is going to blow a lot of your accounts, and it's going to break your heart many times, and it's going to mess up with your confidence, and you're going to think the world is against you. Boo-hoo. Well, it's not, honey. You're just not learning, and you're not upgrading your skill and polishing it. So please, 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 if you analyze and every single analysis that you're seeing is leading you into a particular direction, trust it. Set a a correct stop loss. Do not make it too tight, but do not open it too wide because you're hoping. Take calculated risks and risk what you're comfortable with risking, and just go for it. For all you know, your analysis is right. You don't even know what time frame they're looking at. They hardly ever even mention the time frames that they're looking at. So do not make the mistake of always listening to what the next person has to say. Unless if you see their analysis and the analysis actually makes sense and you can see, I actually didn't analyze correctly, and you go back and you say, oh no, I made a mistake here. I started at the wrong point. Then that makes more sense. But if you're just going to listen to what every Tom, Dick, and Harry has to say, you're definitely going to lose a lot in the foreign exchange market. Another point, my last point, you guys, I wish I actually made this longer, but you guys don't like long videos, and I don't either. I mean, if I go on YouTube and I have to watch a long ass YouTube video, I end up getting bored or I lose concentration, because YouTube is supposed to be like the easier way out, right? If you haven't subscribed, you need to subscribe, because if you're watching this video this far, I'm definitely giving you valuable information. I'm definitely telling you what you want to hear, what you want to know. So why aren't you subscribed, darling? I have more information for you. So let us get to our fifth and final point. Before that, remember, the first point was that you went into the market uneducated. The second, you went in with your lost money. The third, you scaling in on losses. The fourth is you listening to the next person's analysis and not trusting your own analysis and practicing your skill. And the fifth and final one is greed. We get greedy. So I don't know if you guys know about the 90% rule and about zones, right? The support zone and resistance zone. If you don't, comment down below and I'm more than happy to teach you about these trading zones. You guys, when you get greedy, with me anyway, with my experience, 80% of the time when I got greedy, I ended up taking much less than I could have, should I have respected what was my first target. So if you're placing a trade, for example, let's say you're placing a buy again, and you know that your first point is obviously going to be the previous high, right? So by the previous high, I mean, let's say for example right now, this is where market price is, right? Obviously the market is creating higher highs and higher lows because we're seeing a buy, right? I mean, I don't know how you can see a buy if the market is creating lower lows and lower highs, but so the market is creating higher highs and higher lows, and you're now at a point which allows you to buy. Everything is confirming for you to buy. Market is like at support, or it's at like about to break a previous zone, but there's another high that was there before market actually went low. That previous highest high should be your first target, right? And market shoots up into your direction and it gets to that high. So now you're seeing, damn it, I'm running at a profit of 4,000 rands, and this market is the price movement looks like it's going to shoot all the way up. And so you forget first of all to update your stop loss and do a trailing stop, so that should market actually go down in the opposite direction, you have secured a certain amount of profits. So you're thinking, no, I'm not gonna put a trailing stop. Even if I do, you put it like really low because you're hoping the market is only going to retest and continue going up, and so you don't secure the amount of profits. And sometimes you put a take profit and you then delete that order of the take profit because you're thinking, no, market has to move even higher, and you don't close the trade or update your stop loss. Most of the times when you get greedy, you end up taking home much less than you should have, much less than what you were actually running, or you even go back home with a negative. Imagine running from blues to red. I mean, that is the saddest thing ever. So do not get greedy when you're trading the foreign exchange market. And this also applies with the amount of lot size that you have. If you having an account that does not support you trading 0.1 when trading indices, don't do it because you're thinking, no, this is a trade that's gonna go and it's giving me money. Or better yet, you start adding positions while market prices already moved, and the level at which you're adding those positions is not even sensible. That's greed, and it can get you in a lot of trouble. So always, always, always rather put a market entry at a valid point. If you're gonna put in like 5 entries, put them there at a valid point. Don't just like scale in unless if the market price starts to retest and gives you another valid entry, then you scale in. But getting greedy with the foreign exchange market will definitely get you in trouble and can help you blow your trading account. So, because I'm nice, I'm very nice. I'm gonna allow you guys to ask more questions in the comment section, and I'm definitely gonna be happy to take more videos on this particular topic. I know for a fact that the different points that I raised are not all the points. If you're struggling with anything in the foreign exchange market, note it in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to reply to your comment and give you the advice that I know off. And guys, I would advise strongly that you please take a forex trading course. It's definitely going to get you to higher heights. It's definitely going to give you a breakthrough and make you a professional trader. I'm obviously going to refer you to forex chasers because those are the ones that took me from where I was to where I am now, and I've worked with many clients that are producing beautiful results because forex chasers was there to guide them and is still there. So if you know of any other course that is amazing, go and join them. Just to not go into this uneducated, because every single thing that I mentioned in this video, honestly, something that you can learn from a course as you go with it and learn and grow. Thank you so much for watching this wonderful video. You're so amazing for watching this video. And again, I'm so excited, guys, for reaching 2,000 subscribers. Please hit the like button below. Share this video with your family and friends. Post it on your wall. Post it on your Facebook for everybody to see and show them that you're learning and give them an opportunity to learn too. Don't forget to subscribe, beautiful people. And I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.